This world is vast. It's become a graveyard of forgotten truths, unmarked paths, and lessons buried beneath other people's rules. Some of us are born with dependable maps and instructions. Others, we're handed a tattered book, pages soaked in fear, written in ink that shames us for existing too loudly, too tenderly, too real. Our first spells come from our families, their coping, their wounds, their silent pacts. We learn to shrink, to mask, to survive. But no one teaches us how to thrive. I was handed that kind of book, the kind that said to stay small, to cut pieces off of yourself if you must, just don't break the quiet. I didn't know I was autistic or OCD. Didn't know I'd need to stitch myself back together from trauma with stubborn hope after I was done trying so hard to fit in. It almost killed me. I just thought I was cursed. Thought I must be bad. I thought there just must be something dark in me that forced this kind of life into being for me, because I certainly didn't choose it. But then I lit my own lantern, and I started walking through the graveyard, past the shame, the silence, the spells I never chose but were chosen for me. I tore out the pages so I could write my own. I don't think in straight lines. I think in layers and systems, and I hold up parts of me to the light, trying to make sense of everything, to make meaning out of it. And I keep revisiting those moments, like as if I'm brushing a wiry dog's fur again and again until the strands finally lay smooth and it all makes sense. I revisit. I rework. I go back to old thoughts to see if they're still true under the new light. I take up new things I find, and I leave behind what no longer fits the soul I'm stitching back together. I gather what glimmers in the dark, small truths, quiet tools, scraps of wisdom buried under all the noise. And I weave them into this lantern, so the light stays lit, so the path stays visible. For me, for you, for anyone who's wandering through their own graveyard, hungry for a guide, but so tired of maps that don't fit. That said, this lantern is imperfect. It flickers in the wind. It's built of broken rituals that I rewrote, and pages I tore free from spell books that lied. But it glows all the same. And with it, I walk. One step, one truth, one small act of uncursing this life at a time. If you've felt too much, or gone numb and not felt enough, if you've been lost in the dark and thought maybe it was your fault. I want to say maybe you're just on a path no one taught you to see. Here, we grieve what was stolen, and we name what was never named. We uncurse ourselves, and we rise again like an exhausted but hopeful phoenix, determined to get it right before the final flames take us to ash. You won't find a map here, just a lantern lit by hard-won truths, held aloft for anyone searching in the dark. This is a soul lantern through the graveyard. Let's walk together.